Hey guys, welcome back to Film Spire. Today we'll talk about 4 of the most disgusting Dr. Pimple Popper moments ever. Let's head into it. Number 4. A cluster of blackheads.
Sound funny,
And you know,
but it's
my
true.
girlfriend, she's an esthetician.
Yeah, okay.
In an Instagram video, Dr. Pimple Popper pops out several blackheads from a patient's cheek using a pair of tweezers. Dr. P is super skilled in her removal process, putting pressure on the skin with tweezers to pop the blackheads out, then grabbing the debris with a tool to remove it. Removing a series of blackheads takes her mere seconds, with little struggle or damage to the skin. In the video, Dr. P stays true to her famous empathetic bedside manner, apologizing to the patient for the pinching sensation that can come with plucking out blackheads. She also tells the patient that she's using the cheekbone to lightly push against the tweezers in order to pop the blackheads out effectively. The strategic use of the patient's facial structure certainly makes a satisfying extraction process. "I sure know how to pick 'em," Dr. P captioned the blackhead video. Some of her commenters noted how easy she makes it look, using her pimple popper stick, while actress Gwyneth Paltrow commented, "I feel like if I bought these, I would never leave my house again." Blackheads or open comedones are actually clogged pores that are filled with dead skin cells and oil, or sebum. Contrary to myth, blackheads have nothing to do with dirt or grime. They have more to do with genetics. You will only ever find blackheads where hair follicle and sizable pore is present, which is why many are located on the face, as seen below in Dr. Pimple Popper's patient. Their blackish appearance is due to the oxidation of the dead skin cells and sebum when exposed to air. Effectively cleansing your skin, moisturizing, or even taking over-the-counter acne medication can help reduce or eliminate blackheads, and if all else fails, a satisfying pop may do the trick. Number 3. A pair of blackheads on a woman's neck.
All gone.
In an Instagram video, Dr. P extracts a pair of blackheads located on the back of an elderly woman's neck, and as always, the doc came prepared with a solid pun. "These blackheads are out of sight," she chokes in the post's caption. In the video, she uses a long needle-like object to poke a hole in the center of the blackhead, then switches over to her trusty comb-down extractor to complete the extraction, a tool that helps remove blackheads more safely and delicately than squeezing them. Blackheads, it may seem obvious to point out, are extremely common and tend to form when a pore becomes clogged with sebum and dead skin cells. Thankfully, they're also simple to treat and prevent without seeing a dermatologist. For one thing, resist the urge to squeeze them. That could just cause even more to spring up. Instead, it's recommended that you try an exfoliating with a gentle cleanser containing salicylic acid. One of these expert-approved picks will help put you on a path to clearer skin. Number 2. A jellyfish lipoma.
Wow. It's weird.
In her latest YouTube video, the dermatologist Dr. Pimple Popper removes a large bump on the back of a woman's leg. In the video, Dr. Lee mentions that the patient has been dealing with a bump for close to 5 years, but thankfully, it'll be easy to take care of. Using her scalpel, she traces around the edge of the bump, mentioning that it's like a large skin tag or lipoma. "It's like a jellyfish," she says. "I should start calling them jellyfish lipomas." Given the size of the lipoma, Dr. Pimple Popper removes it with relative ease. The patient mentions that it's hindered her ability to wear certain types of clothing, and Dr. Lee adds that she'll now be able to wear a bathing suit in public without feeling self-conscious. And if you've enjoyed watching the bump get removed, you're apparently in luck. Before the video ends, Dr. Pimple Popper reveals that a patient coming onto her TLC show is dealing with a similar growth, but one that's nearly 3 times the size and hanging from his inner thigh. You'll have to wait until season 3 returns to catch that procedure. Number 1. Before and after skin cancer surgery.
Talking to him about his nose, you can't help but notice that, but I as a dermatologist also couldn't help but notice this area.
Dr. Pimple Popper does so much more than squeeze explosive zits. In a new series of Instagram photos, the dermatologist showed her fans a step-by-step process for treating a man's skin cancer. The patient had basal cell carcinoma, the most common form of all skin cancer, on his nose. Lee treated it using Mohs surgery, a process that involves progressively removing the layers of a skin containing cancer cells. By the end of the procedure, the man's nose looks good as new. "A couple mornings every week, I do Mohs micrographic skin cancer surgery to remove skin cancers, like this basal cell carcinoma, from a gentleman's nose," Lee wrote in the caption. Mohs surgery is the best way to remove skin cancers, just like this, because it's all about normal tissue preservation and also delivering the extremely low recurrence rates. And honestly, it's fun because it challenges your creativity. I couldn't do pimple popping all day every day. That would drive me crazy. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.